You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house or in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey y'all, hey, what up hoodies? Welcome back to the hood table one more again. Please make sure on your way in that you like and share the video, please and thank you. Also, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new here, and click the join button if you want to become a member of Hood Nation. But yes, we are back with another TV show review, y'all. We're going to be talking about baby daddies, mama's baby daddy, maybe, y'all. When I tell you, like and share the video on your way in, please and thank you. We are going to jump right into this video of this TV show review. Reasonable Doubt. If I have any fans in here that enjoy Reasonable Doubt, please feel free to comment in the comment section after you watch this video if you have to get on the replay. But if you are here live with me, feel free to comment in the chat your thoughts on the different storylines that we're going to be covering. It's only like 3 main storylines, by the way, that I want to discuss. And hey, Diamond Forever, how you doing? You said, hey, Rochelle, yes, I watched. Yes. Reasonable Doubt is definitely one of my favorite TV shows on Hulu, okay? But if you want to comment in the chat, feel free to comment in the chat. At the end of my review, which will be about 20-25 minutes maybe, then I will drop the link to see if anybody else wants to hit the link with me and jump up here on the panel and give your thoughts of the show. But we are on season 2, episode 7, and it was called Venus versus Mars. Okay, basically like girls versus boys. Y'all know how I go. Girls are from Venus. Okay, y'all know how I go. But yeah, so right away, I just want to say that I did enjoy, before we get into the real juicy shit, I did enjoy how the producers took us back. They took us way back in the time, okay? They took us way back, and we got the opportunity to see when Jax and Lewis first met. So before we discuss Mama's Babies, Daddy's Maybe, strolling down memory lane, from the producers, thank you. Because a lot of TV shows that I review, that's one thing that I mentioned, especially with Tyler Perry shows, specifically with Ruthless. I don't know how many times I said I wish Tyler Perry would give us a stroll down memory lane more so that we can know where all these characters came from in that show. So anyway, seeing Lewis and Jax, how they met by way of Jax crashing into his car, which was more of like a minor fender bender than a crash. She just wasn't paying attention, okay, and ran into the back of him. But then soon after that, he asked her out for a date. So we got the chance to see, back in the day when they first went on their first date. We got to see their wedding, what led up to him courting her. They don't do that anymore. But him courting her, their wedding, the birth of their first and second child, to them actually growing into their careers like college and everything, roommates, all that time. First time newlywed couples struggling and shit, okay? They wasn't doing near as well as what they was doing now as far as financially. Now, relationship-wise, it was perfect, right? I mean, they were so in love. It seemed as if, at one point in time, they were so free, so carefree, so easy, so simple, so in love. And I'm really glad again that we got the chance to, see that. But yeah, I really enjoyed that part. But when I tell you that I felt my own spirit moving through Jax, coming through Jax, baby. When Lewis finally decided to tell her with his scary old self, I understand why though. I understand why. So I'm just playing with the brother. I'm playing with the brother. I got a little sympathy for the brother, right? But because they weren't like together, okay. And we all know Jax has had her little things on the side, right? So, with the ex convict and everything, the one that tried to kill her. So I do have a little sympathy, for Lewis's character, right? But baby, when Lewis finally told her, he was like stuttering. Jax, I need to talk to you. Child, he thought the kids was there. Can we go somewhere? Can we take a drive? Can we go for a walk? Can we, she was like, the kids ain't here. The kids ain't here. And so now you want to explain something? Boy, I was gagged. Jax was like, the floor is all yours, my nigga. I was like, ooh, if she didn't do one of me, like, nigga, speak now or forever hold your peace. Say what you gotta say, nigga. Get to talking, get to splaining. Not explaining, but get to splaining. And you better talk fast, okay? Before something come flying across this room at your head. But yes, he did tell her. It was like, I can't believe he finally told her. Like, she knew because of the simple fact that it wasn't TMZ. It was another like website that they tried to, make the name sound like TMZ. But basically, they had got pictures, they had got footage of him being at that appointment with Tony when she was getting a DNA paternity test. So Jax already knew that something was going on. He lied to her when he stepped outside of the DNA center when she saw him, and she was like, ring, ring, ring. Hey, baby, what you doing? I'm at work right now. She looking dead at his ass, lying, just lying. And he's coming out the DNA center, and he was with Tony. Come on now. Don't take a rocket scientist. She's a very, very smart, intelligent black woman. So, of course, she figured it out right away. She was just waiting on him to explain it to her. But he has been doing everything to avoid telling her about the baby daddy possibilities, right? And then, like I said, he lied to her at the hospital, said that he was at work. He also lied about the woman that he messed with because remember, Jax had asked him, the lady that you used to, that you mess with or had a fling with, is it anybody I know? And he said no. He said no. He literally lied to her. And then just the other day, like she said, is everything okay, Lewis? Is it something I should be concerned about? Like, what's up? What's good, my nigga? What's up? And he said, "Oh no, nothing, nothing. You know that stutter, no. It's all good. It's all good." Another lie. So all that combined together put her in a place in court in front of a woman who knew she could be pregnant by Jax's husband, but Jax knew nothing, nada. She didn't know nothing until finally Lewis confessed. So imagine being in Jax's shoes before she found out. She's trying to concentrate in court. It's a very serious trial. She's trying not to fuck it up for her homegirl. She want to get her off because she truly believes that she killed her husband in self-defense. Even though a lot of us still we're like pretty unsure about who really did that, right? Right. But anyway, for the sake of this review, she's trying to save her friend from ending up in jail for the rest of her life. Talk about pressure. Talk about pressure. But Jax did handle not only the cross examination, but she handled the trial very, very well, y'all. Very well. And come on in, y'all. Make sure y'all like and share the video, y'all. You said in real life, you know what, Diamond Forever? You ain't lying because I swear to God, Diamond. See, Diamond, You read my mind. Because I swear to God, when I saw that scene, I was like, who just stands there and don't move their head side to side when they talking on the phone? My neck is always on a swivel. Okay, my head is always on a swivel. I'll be looking at the sky, looking down the street, looking at my shoes, looking at, looking at my nails. And his face literally stayed straight forward. And she was literally, what? Maybe, I want to say 100 feet, maybe 200. Maybe 200 feet. Really close to him, right? What up, Dana Smith? How you doing? You was gagging the entire episode. I was too. I was gagging from the very beginning when she said, "You got the flow, my nigga." I was like, "Go Jax." I swear to God, she reminded me of me. But anywho, she reminded me of a whole bunch of sister girls I grew up with or hang out with. But yeah, you said at that point he should have just told the truth. Yep. He should have just told the truth. You said someone hit him to get him off her. Child, that's what I think. That's what I think. I really think that somebody else did that. I really do believe that. But yeah, I mean, she did handle the cross examination. She handling the trial very well with all this on her shoulder. But after agreeing with her husband, Lewis, that they will no longer have any secrets between them, how will she now be able to trust him? Do y'all think she'll be able to trust him? I mean, or better yet, how or will she be able to handle the new addition in her family? Will there still be a family? Do you guys think there will still be a family anymore? I mean, it was crazy. Like y'all saw the scene at the dinner table, right? Where she had just found out. Then later they were all eating, the kids, they talking, talking about homework, talking about how their day went. I mean, it was like crazy. And it felt like Jax was kind of like, okay, forget about it. I'll deal with that later. But obviously, deep down inside, she was just putting on a front. She had the poker face on because later when she went into her room and she shut the door and locked the door, that is when she broke down. That is when she broke down. I was like, oh, child, y'all can't tell me y'all didn't feel a little pressure in them eyeballs when she was on the floor and Lewis was knocking at the door, because I swear I felt a tear roll down my face. I really got emotional because Jax, she was, that cry. That cry, you try to stifle in the cry. Her kids is in the other room. She's trying to cry without, anybody hearing her. And them is the worst cries because you really be trying to hold it in, but you can't hold it in. It's like, oh God. You said you think it could be one of her daughters. That's what we was thinking too. Somebody said it could be one of her children. And then people were still wondering if it was the boyfriend, the boy toy. I don't know. But yeah, I was pretty choked up on that scene. It wasn't an all-out cry over here, but I was like, I feel you, homegirl. I feel you, homegirl. I didn't been in a similar situation. When I tell you I have been in a similar situation, I'm talking about a baby daddy, mama's maybe baby daddy type of situation where my son and his oldest brother is really close in age. Like really close in age. So I've been in that situation. Okay, that was me. That was me on the floor. Okay, crying and snotting. But anyway, also, you know what? I put myself in Lewis's shoes as well. Like I said, I can feel a little sympathy for him as well. Like for instance, it seems like Jax is really always so hard on him. Like all the time. It's either her way or the highway. Like he's always walking on eggshells. He's always walking on, like, it seemed like thin ice. Like he don't want to ever piss her off, for the sake of her maybe putting him out, something like that. Or how he has said, I hurt you, you hurt me, then I hurt you again, you hurt me again. That's what a lot of people go through in relationship. It's like a tit for tat thing, right? What up, T Danielle? How you doing, girl? We ain't been in here long, but you can red ball back. We just started, honey. We just started. Put it on 2-speed. Double time it so you can catch up. But yeah. Diamond says she's going to forget him when he called out her track record. She flashed him back. Yes, Diamond. Lewis was popping his shit, right? He was popping popping his shit this episode. You said I felt bad for Jax the whole episode. It hurt me. I also feel bad for Louis. Yes, like feel bad for both of them, right? Oh, Power ain't started back yet, has it? Hold up, T Danielle. They literally just took a break. Don't tell me they started back already. Wait a minute. Okay, you know what? I'll look that up after I'm done. Because I could have sworn it was on a break. But y'all know I've been working hard, right? I've been working 12-hour days for the last week and a half. So to get these reviews in has been a little difficult for me. I haven't even really been doing content on the B sector because I don't even have time to watch everybody. And from what I can see in the B sector, it's all manufactured storylines. Okay? Like Lemon and Krista, come on now. Bye, Felicia. Okay. I'm so sick of these damn storylines in the B sector. If I'm going to talk about a storyline, something manufactured, I might as well do some reviews on the TV shows that are my favorites, right? Because I really hate doing content on manufactured storylines. But anyway, so. But yes, you said you was proud of him at that moment. I was too. Yes, we get tired of the play. How does Cooler say it? The overlay for the underlay? Or is it the opposite? The underlay for the overlay? I don't know, but Cooler, I love when she say that. But yes, so from looking at Lewis's point of view, he felt like there wasn't even a need to tell Jax anything. Can y'all understand him? Or do y'all agree? Like, put yourself in that situation. Like put yourself in that situation. Even if you're a female, of course we can't get a girl pregnant, but we can get pregnant. So even if you put yourself in a situation where, let's say you have sex with somebody on your off and on again thingy, and let's say you think you're pregnant, but you're not for sure. And let's say you take a paternity test, but you waiting to find out the. So like put yourself in his situation because he felt like he didn't need to tell Jax anything because he, of course, was waiting for the test results. Now, had the test results said that he was 99.99999% not the father, he would have never told Jax anything, right? I mean, he even told their therapist that. And I totally get it. Omission. The word today is omission. If he wasn't the father, there's nothing to lie about because he was never asked if he was somebody's baby daddy, right? But then, on the other hand, had he not said anything and then Tony found it necessary to inform Jax that her husband could possibly be her baby daddy, that she and Lewis had got high and drunk one night, slipped up, and forgot to put on a condom. Child. Now, if that would have happened, I'm pretty sure that all of Lewis's possessions would be out on the curb right now as we speak. You said I agree with him on that. And let's see. You said they made us wait the whole episode to find out the results. Yes, they sure did. I was like, damn. I was certainly anybody else with me who was certainly hoping that it was not Lewis's baby. Like, ain't they been through enough shit as a couple? I mean, damn. What haven't they been through? What up, boo? How you doing, Verbo? How you doing, Deanna? Yes, shout out to the hood table and the hoodies. We up in here, y'all. I know a lot of people's live right now and they doing B set the content and we not doing B set the content. So as normal, we gonna get little less views, less views. But we in here though. Y'all know how the hood table give it up. No matter if I got 10 in here or 500 in here or even I done had up to what, 1,200, 1,300? We still give it up, okay? Like we got a whole crowd because I appreciate each and every one of you guys who gives me a like and a share and a subscription bell, okay? I really do appreciate y'all. Yes, y'all. So, man, when I tell you, when they were at couples therapy, I was feeling Lewis like crazy. Like, it does seem again as if Jax believes that she has every right to sleep with somebody, whoever she wants, while they were still married. But Louis, on the other hand, has to walk on eggshells or on thin ice for her. And for all we know, when Jax was doing her little thing, slutting around like he said, hoeing around, okay, she was out there doing what she wanted to do. How do we know she didn't use a condom? Mm-hmm. For all we know, Jax could, have also slept around, when she was with Damien or whatever, just sleeping around and didn't use a condom. And even though she didn't get pregnant, that doesn't necessarily tell us that she did not or did practice safe sex. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I would have to go back, rewind the videos. But I don't recall seeing a condom anywhere around when she was getting her freak on. Remember that scene where he was watching her on the cameras and she knew that he was watching? And she sat on that dude's lap and she was riding him on that couch. I don't remember seeing a condom then. Y'all let me know. Yeah, she can dish it, but she can't take it, right? She can dish it, but she can't take it. You said she was 10 seconds from sleep. Child, you know what? You know what? Who-wee. Morris Chestnut has always been just fine. I mean, just fine. Just, ooh, chocolate drop. I have always enjoyed seeing him on any TV show. Any TV show, any movie, because he is just, and I swear he's just aging so gracefully. Like his black ain't cracked. Okay? His black has yet to crack. The lips. Anyway, okay, y'all about to get me on a whole, have me drooling over here on my microphone and shit. Yeah, making that man was, I couldn't, you know what? Diamond Forever, I know this is a TV show, but in real life, what would your man, I ask any one of y'all, what would your man would have done? Even if y'all might be in a little interruption in your relationship, even if y'all might be taking a little breaky break, if you was in your crib and you knew that your man or your ex or whatever, y'all got a little split going on, and he was watching on the cameras in the house on the Ring camera, and and you turn your head back, yeah, you doing all that shit, and he watching you on camera. What man of y'all's would come kick that damn dough in? Man, come on now. Ain't no ex of mine that I know that would just watch me. Unless that was part of our, unless that was something that we did together, But just no. She was throwing that ass. When I say throwing that ass in his face, like literally, she was throwing that ass in his face. That was messed up. Deanna said, cool down. Diamond said, I melted when he walked in, met with the attorney. Child, he is just too fine. I don't know how anybody can work with him. And that's serious biz, though. Serious biz. Like in these movies and shows they do, when you dealing with somebody that fine, I mean, there's women out there who are, fine, beautiful, sexy, gorgeous, whatever. And I know men have a hard time working with them too, without fantasizing. Like, did you see how he was fantasizing? Okay. Was I tricked? Was I the only one bamboozled, y'all? At the beginning of that show, when he was having that fantasy, that dream, or whatever was going on, and I really thought they was doing it. I mean, I'm up here like, oh shit, he done hit that. Oh shit. And then he woke up. I was like, child, he got me. You got me. You got me. You got to be a little quicker at the hood table because he got me. You said I'm ready for them to get that attention out. Yes. You said T on Jack's next. He did try to delete her. Yes. You said my cooch would have dried up instantly. Oh, y'all is crazy. He definitely wouldn't be watching. I wouldn't be typing to thank you. It'd be a whole nother storyline, right, Diamond? Like, I don't know what happened, but I just felt something come from somewhere and knocked me off that nigga's lap. Yeah, he was low-key crazy, so man, she has a history of being with Cray Cray, man. She does, don't she? She does. But yep, that's how they started their relationship, swinging. Remember that? Remember that? And actually, I don't think they really went all the way at the swinger party, but they went. And did you see how easy it was for him to get her to agree going? Like, that's something I couldn't do. I mean, I could probably watch. I'm like, okay, babe, I can watch. Me and you sit in the corner, we watch them and we get off. And you know how you go to a strip show and you watch and then you get home and you be so horny, you just tear that nigga up. Like, yeah, we can do that, but have some woman touch you or hell no, bitch. Bitch, he's mine, okay? Shit, you better find your own man. What's that song? Don't mess with my man. I can't even remember that girl's name. Who sung that? What's that short, light-skinned girl name? Don't mess with my man. Nivea. That's her name, Nivea. You said the security guard and the fellow was crazy. Child. But yes, like you better find your own man. Shit, back off of mine. But anywho, moving right along. Moving right along. So, let me see. Let me get this off my screen here. So, okay. During their therapy session, Jax looked at Lewis saying, when she was griping, let's say just bitching, which it does seem like she do a lot. Now I feel like some men, like, how we women are, we hate that when a man say, you always bitching. Are you calling me a bitch? No, I'm not calling you a bitch, but you always bitch in. Like you're not a bitch though, but you're always okay. Anyway, she was bitching during therapy session. When she looked at him saying that he's just another nigga to complain about, and his response was the audacity for you to reduce me to just another nigga. Like you wasn't out there just passing out pussy to fresh ex-con clients like it was Christmas. When I tell y'all I was gay, girl, I was over here hollering, slapping my legs and everything, talking about Lewis for the win. Lewis for the win. He was like, as if you just wasn't passing out all that pussy. Like it was Christmas. Child, I was gone. That about took me out. But Lewis was like, you done everything. You done slept with men. You done slept with menses. One of them tried to take your ass out of here. He tried to kill you. And then after he tried to kill you, for months and months after that, you screaming in nightmares and screaming out his name. And he's there to comfort her every single night. He's there to comfort her. He got over that. He got over the menses. And then she has the nerve to just treat him however she wants. And he said, but who's the nigga? His words, not mine. Y'all, Lewis about took me out. I was like, about time you grew some damn balls. About time you grew some damn balls. And that counselor though, Diamond, the therapist, man, he just sit there like the way he can just sit there while they talking shit. I would be cracking the hell up. I'll be like, hold up, y'all. I gotta pull me a little something, because y'all too much. Y'all too much. Y'all getting on my motherfucking nerves, okay? Y'all just getting on my nerves. I couldn't be no therapist. I'll be like, either break up or work it out. Shit. Hey, Silky Black, thanks for calling through. You said just here to support. Thank you, boo. What up, Willie? How you doing? He's been very forgiving, Diamond, very forgiving. And she's not all that forgiving, but that's how some people are, especially when it comes to us women. We got to be honest. We got to be honest. Okay. Sometimes we just feel like a man can't do no wrong. No wrong. No wrong. But then again, some men are like that too. They feel like we can't do no wrong and they just get up and go. Now we'll deal with you for a while until you push that last button. Then we like, okay, it's either you or me. One of us got to go. And more than more not is us staying and we kicking them out and throwing all their shit out the window. But my question is, will this baby ever see the light of day? And I don't mean him doing something crazy to the baby. I ain't going there. I'm just saying, did we ever find out how far along Tony was? Like, how many months is she? Because she didn't want to had a DNA test at first, right? Because she said it's too early and she was scared that it might harm the baby. And then Lewis, he had to reassure her that, with technology today, you could do that type of stuff without bringing any harm to the baby. So I don't even remember if we even found out, how many months she is. But is she really going to keep the baby? Because remember the other guy, what's his name? Chanel's ex had paid her to get rid of the baby, and she didn't. So does that mean she's just going to keep the baby? Like, we don't know if she's going to keep the baby. She might end up having a miscarriage or, aborting, or we don't know right now. But my question is, what if Jackson Lewis's relationship does not survive? And then months from now, we realize Tony done either terminated or even lost the baby. Then what? Then what? But anyway, back to present day. After family dinner with Lewis and the kids, that's where we saw, Jack. She ended up locked inside her bedroom, sitting on the floor crying. She was crying her little heart out, y'all. And again, yes, I did get a little emotional, and I did shed a couple of tears. I really did during that scene. I really did. You said I wish my husband and I had that therapist. He said, "Girl, no." Tony being questioned on that stand. I know she felt every bit of 3 inches tall. Exactly. Exactly. Because Jax really went personal with her, right? She really went personal with her. And it was at that moment that I believe that Tony knew what happened. And so remember when Tony first was approached by Lewis and he said he needed to know for sure if that was his baby or not. And she said, "It's not your baby. I'm pretty sure it's not your baby. And on top of that, I never fell in love with you. So you don't have to worry about me breaking up your happy, home. You don't have to, excuse me, you don't have to worry about me coming and knocking on the door in the middle of the night, ringing your phone at all hours of the day. You don't have to worry about that." And remember, I said, I don't believe her. I don't believe her. But after Jax did what she did and tried to humiliate her on the stand, y'all saw the way that Tony was looking at Jax. It was as if Tony knew that Jax knew what she knew. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Child. Yes, they had Luther. A chair is not a chair. A house is not a home. I don't even know all the words. But yeah, I was shedding a chair. I was what y'all got me saying chair. I said I was shedding a chair. I was shedding a tear. Yeah, that had me so sad. I was like, oh, woo, 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 woo. but, but, fuck all that shit. Let's talk about Corey Cash. Okay. Ooh, it's getting hot over here, y'all. It's getting hot. So, as we have seen over the past few episodes, our boy Corey has been doing a lot of fantasizing, having a lot of wet dreams about our girl Jax, right? And that doesn't surprise me at all, seeing the way that he be looking at her or has been looking at her as if she was a tall glass of ice cold water on a very hot and humid day. I mean, that boy has been lusting after her with no shame, no coof, just basically looking right through her clothes, right from neck down, knowing that Jax is a whole married woman. She's married now, like he know that she's a whole married woman. But was Jax acting like a whole married woman on this episode? Mhm. I think she wanted to go all the way, y'all. We could tell. I think it's safe to say, first of all, I think it's safe to say, Corey knew for sure that something was going on with Jax. He knew every time we turn around. Are you okay? Is everything okay? Do you want to talk about it? Is there anything I could do? Would you like a coffee? Would you like a smoke? Would you like a drink? I mean, everywhere we turn, every time we turn around, he is so concerned with her. Like she always seems like a little distance, a little off, a little distracted to him, right? So he would check in on her. Now, he could have been doing that because they did have a big case on the line and he didn't want nothing to jeopardize their case, right? Or he could have been inquiring about her because he really does care about her and her well-being, not just because he want to hit them skins. Which one y'all think it is? Do y'all think he's really concerned with her, that he really likes her, or he just wants to, you know what? I mean, he ordered food for her, Dana. He had the Chinese. I'm like, oh, she was like, oh, well, that's so thoughtful. That's so thoughtful. When you feed a girl, child, and a girl ain't gotta ask, and you fine too, and she having problems at home with her man. Uh huh. Yeah. But yeah, I think he knows that something isn't right at home. I think, I don't know if I don't know if it comes into play with what he did in this last episode, because that probably would have happened anyway, whether she was being satisfied at home, totally happy or not. But in this case, she isn't. And we know that he wants to hit that, right? Of course. Jax has definitely got cash pressed. I'm talking press, 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 press. Harder than them damn creases in his expensive ass suits, right? She got him pressed, having wet dreams and everything. But yeah, Corey, he did explain though. Before they got to that part, he did explain though the reason why he's in Cali, the reason why he ended up getting his California license. Now, this story is very important because now we know why Corey has been going so hard and has been trying to really take over this case and just have just have Jax as like his little puppy following behind him, basically. Like he wasn't taking none of her advice, none of her suggestions till most recently, right? And we see why. Because he had represented a woman before who had killed her abuser, an abuser that Corey at first represented. And that past case and the current one has some similarities, right? However, in that past case, the man had gotten off thanks to Corey. Very good lawyer, right? Had Corey known that that same man would follow his ex to Cali and then kill her, he probably would have moved a little differently. The other lady, in the process of defending herself, killed her ex. And unfortunately, a life sentence was handed down to her. And because of all the guilt that Corey felt, from that situation, that's now why he's working on the other side, making this present case that much more important to him. That much more important. Again, thank you, producers, for the walk down memory lane. Not only with Jackson Lewis, but we learn a little bit about Corey and his past, right? It isn't nothing really personal that we learn, but I think we'll get there too eventually. Yes, now he wants to hit. Now he wants to hit. He do look good in them suits, don't he? Don't he though? Don't he though? He's not a thug, so she may not really want him. But Jax is a thug. Y'all know Jax is street. Jax is gangster. Jax is, I ain't gonna go quite ghetto, but she's definitely hood. Okay. Like I'm hood too. I'm from the hood, but I can get ghetto. Okay. Yes, I can. I can get ghetto on that ass. What up, conscious energy? How you doing? How you doing? I happened to catch you and Jay one day when y'all was going back and forth. I can't remember whose panel it was on. Was it Charlie's? I think it was on Charlie's, and you and Jay Dunn was going back and forth. That was really entertaining. Really entertaining. Yes, yes, yes. But as far as that scene though, man, to be honest, I thought he was gonna hit them draws. I just knew he was gonna hit them draws, right? I know y'all thought it too. I know y'all did. Because from what she's experiencing at home, and then him coming on to her and they kissing, and oh, when he had her, girl, when he turned her around and he was kissing on her neck, I just knew he was about to lay that ass down and run it up from the back. I just knew it. I was sitting here eating my popcorn, y'all. I was sitting here eating my popcorn, hands all greasy, popcorn falling all in my lap and shit, down my bra and shit. I'm like, oh shit, it's about to be on and popping now. And then she stopped. I just knew he was gonna have her spread all out over one of those office desks. You know how they be in the office, those office scenes. They throwing phones off the desk, paperwork off the desk, files off the desk, pens and pencils flying everywhere, stapler to hit you in the head, ass in the air. Okay, that's what I thought. He was about to get the opportunity to fulfill his fantasies. But Jax happened to be a very, very strong woman to fight those urges that she was feeling. Because I don't think I would have been able to. I do not think I would have been able to fight those urges. And those of y'all who know me, especially my good Judy's on here, they know I like, you see the background behind my circle, that black. The people who know me know that's how I like my men. I mean black, like blue black. I tell the story every now and then. My youngest son's father only got two baby daddies. Okay, I got two sons, two baby daddies, right? But they both dark. They both dark. But the second son, his dad is like the color of his background. I'm telling you, maybe he's darker. Oh yeah, he's much darker. And I always tell the story sometimes when I try to explain how black I like him. Like I'll never ever forget, and he won't ever forget either because he was pissed the fuck off. But one day we were sitting in the house in the living room, and I'm walking around looking for his ass. I mean, you know how you walking around for somebody and you ain't calling their name. You just walking in the kitchen. Let me go to the bathroom. Let me go in the basement. I'm walking all around the house. I mean, looking for this motherfucker. Like, where this motherfucker been? I look out the door. His car's still there. Where the fuck this nigga at? And I called his name. I'm like, where are you? And he was sitting in the motherfucking living room right across from me in the dark. In the dark. In the dark. I wasn't even paying attention. I mean, I don't know, child. I was like, oh shit. And he opened his mouth and all I saw was his shiny white teeth. His shiny white teeth. So when I tell y'all I like my men dark, I'm not playing. Like he was so upset. Like he didn't call me no bitch, but I know that's probably what he was thinking. Like, bitch, you ain't seen me over here sitting in the corner on this motherfucking couch. Child, he was up there. He was up there trying to take a nap. He was trying to take a nap. Because I remember the lights was off, the TV was off. It was nighttime. I remember that. I think he had fell asleep on the couch or something. Because I remember it was nighttime. And I'm walking all around the house, like looking for him, like, where your ass at? And he was like, I know you see my ass. Man, that was like child. When I tell you, neither one of us slept well that night. Because you're like, you trying to be funny? You trying to be funny? Like, no, no, no. I love your blackness. But I have a little brother, excuse me, who's dark skinned. And then I'm like the middle when it comes to complexion. I'm the oldest, but I have brothers who are dark and sisters who are light and brothers who are light. So my complexion is like in the middle. So I'm like a brown mocha bronze type of thingy, whatever. And then I have high yellow in my family and I have dark. And then with my two boys, one of them is like my complexion. Then the other one is dark because he gets it from his father, the one who I couldn't see in the dark, right? So my youngest son is dark. But what I'm trying to say is I understand growing up, my little brother who was dark, he used to always get teased. And even him and my other brother, they would fight, arguing. The first thing, they do it on here on YouTube. You black, such and such and such and such. So, that's a touchy subject for a lot of black people who are really dark skinned growing up, because that's like the first thing people try to tease you with, right? So I understood later why he was kind of upset, but shit. I don't know, wear a flashlight. Wear one of them hats with the light on. You know how the people go down in the tunnel in the coal mines? They had them little lights on their hat. Anyway, y'all, I'm derailing the whole show. But yes, I think I actually watched Family Business. I can't remember what show I'm on because I don't know why, but I don't know what it is, y'all. But that show has not been holding me. It's like every couple of months or so, I'll watch like an episode or two. It just hasn't held me like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll try again. Every now and then I'll just jump back into a show that I've been meaning to watch forever. And but anyway, I'll try to catch up. But anyway, back to him hitting them draws. Okay. He didn't. He didn't. But how long is that gonna last? How long is Jax gonna be able to run? Because when the feeling was getting good, I know she was getting hot and bothered. She was being real strong, and that along with Lewis's voice in the back of her head saying, "You hurt me, I hurt you. Then you hurt me more, and I hurt you more." That made her grab her pocketbook, clutch her pearls, grab her briefcase, grab them stilettos, and run. Okay, she ran out of there. Hot, steamy, bothered. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Whole mess, a whole mess, a whole mess. But anyway, y'all, I just want to talk about this last little subject real quick, and then I'll drop the link. If anybody wants to jump on here on the link and discuss the show with me, I'll let you. Otherwise, I'll just wrap it up after this. But the last little piece I want to discuss with that attorney, Lucy Wargo. Now, Lucy Wargo, when I first met her on the show, I really, really wasn't feeling her. I'm like, oh, this bitch right here. You got one of those attorneys. They just, you're like, damn, there's like a pit bull, bulldog. But also, when it comes to prosecutors and things like that, a lot of times, just like with defending attorneys, a lot of times they be knowing shit is wrong. The shit ain't adding up, but they got to do their damn job, right? They got to do their job. So anyway, I wasn't really feeling her. She goes straight by the book. She don't break no rules, no regulations. She's ambitious. The same as Jax. She's ambitious and driven. Except for Jax seems to have more heart. Her and Corey Cash seems to have more heart, right? They seem to have like a morals, things like that. This attorney Lucy Wargo, on the other hand, shit, mm-mm-mm. Night and day, night and day. But anyway, we had learned that she had moved, and she had moved from Vegas to LA. And I was always wondering, like, why did she move there? What made her go to LA? Then that one scene where she had asked her assistant to check to see if somebody was in jail. And I'm like, what is this all about? I'm like, damn, did she leave a crazy man? Is she in the same situation that Chanel is in? You know, dealing with a stalker, dealing with an ex, a crazy ex? No, it couldn't be. I'm like, it could be. And then this episode, we found out that the person who has been stalking her is none other than her own ex, her own baby daddy, right? So, yeah, she's dealing with a nightmare of her own while she's trying to put Chanel in jail for allegedly self-defense against her abusive husband. She done left the damn state of Nevada to go, work in another state. Why? Because this man is just as crazy, if not crazier, than Chanel's man, right? I mean, the irony that you can put this woman in jail for the rest of her life and not believe for one chance that she could have really been just defending herself. And you're in this type of situation? Mm-hmm. But why, oh, why, oh, why do I have a feeling that Lucy is going to do something that might find herself on the other side of the courtroom? What do y'all think about that? I mean, don't tell me I'm the only one who had that thought cross their mind. Because it's quite obvious that Lucy is afraid of her own ex. And while she's trying to throw the book at Chanel, she's going through, seemed like a similar situation. And her ex's name, by the way, is Peter. Did you see how he came up in her job, accosting her, begging her for her to take him back? Like he's literally been stalking her behind bushes and shit outside her house, across the street from her house and shit. And a few weeks ago, a few episodes ago, again, she was shooketh. She was so shooketh that she had somebody to check to see if somebody was still locked up. Child. But anyway, once she found out from the assistant that then she was like, okay. She felt some sort of relief. Until recently, when her ex just popped up out of the blue at her job, trying to get her to accept him back into her life. And then after she refused his advances, she was served with custody papers. I was like, well, ain't that some shit? Look at here. I wonder how Lucy is going to handle her crazy ex of a situation. Will Corey and Jax wind up representing her as well? What do y'all think about that storyline? Yes, he had those flowers. He was like, I miss you. Take me back. Take me back, bitch. Take me back, bitch. You know how them guys are. They know they done fucked up, right? They done fucked up. They done either abused you mentally, physically, or they just cheated on you or something. And they come crawling back with flowers and candy and presents and gifts and all this kind of shit. And then as soon as you you just turn into the bitch, like, bitch, fuck you, I'ma kill you. You know how. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Signs of a narc. Signs of a narcissist. Oh, you didn't see the summons, Diamond? Listen, go back and watch and pause it. I had to pause, play, rewind. But if you pause it and rewind, you might have to rewind it and pause it just right. It tells you that it's custodial paperwork. He's trying to take the children. That's what he's doing. He's trying to get the kids. So that's what it is. So I don't know what's going to happen with them, but I'm telling y'all, I have a feeling that she going to do something to that man out of self-defense. And this is going to come full circle. I could be wrong. What up, Happy Life? How you doing? Happy Life said, how you keep up with those shows? Happy Life, I actually haven't even done a show in a minute. I haven't done a show in a minute, honey, because I've been working hard. I've been working hard for the money. Yeah, the last time I did a show was like, what? I don't know, 4 days ago. Well, actually, the last shows that I did were not live. Like I recorded them, then I put them on private, then I edited them, and then I put them out there. So like the last, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like the last 4 shows that I did, they weren't live. And then the one before that was the Power Ghost review of season 4, episode 8. And then the one before that was a Reasonable Doubt. And then the ones before that was some B sector shit. So yeah, it's been about 4 days since I put out a video. But when you gotta work a lot, some people work one job, do a lot of hours. Some people work 2 jobs. It's kind of hard, to keep up with all your shows. And even though as much as we love our supporters and would love to be on here every day with you guys, sometimes life be lifing, right? And for those of y'all who've been following me for years, y'all know that towards the end of the year is like our really, really busy season, and it goes into next year. So our busy season don't even slow down to like February or March. And it starts around September, October. So I literally for the last week and a half been working 12-hour days. Literally 12-hour days. And so what I have been doing, like I said, was recording my videos and then editing and put them out there. That was my last 4 videos on the P. Diddy debacle, or kerfuffle, as Conscious Energy would say. And I do have some of those too that I'm working on. So tomorrow I'll probably put out a few more Diddy update videos. But other than that, I'm gonna check out Power because they said the new episode of Power came back on. Let me go and look this up real quick. Power goes to. Okay. See, when I be doing these reviews, see, when I be doing these reviews, Diamond, and I see stuff like that, I gotta know what it's for. So yeah, a lot of times I'll be slowing stuff down. Or if I didn't hear something just right, somebody say something just right, I'll put my closed caption on so that when I do my review, I can be saying exactly what was said. So I do that stuff a lot. And then I watch the shows once and then I go back through the show again to take my notes. So yeah, I just happen to see that on there. But yeah, as far as Power season 4, okay, Married to the Game. Okay, they said it came out the 27th. Maybe I'm getting that confused. Okay, y'all. I think what had happened was I think I got Power mixed up with Ruthless because Ruthless is on a break. Thank you so much. Who had asked me that in the chat? Who had asked me when I'm gonna do a Power again? Was that you, Diamond, or was that somebody else? I can't remember who it was that asked me about Power. But thank you so much for mentioning that in the chat because would have still been here thinking they on a break, child. Until I saw no, that was T Danielle. There it is. That was T Danielle. Thank you for mentioning it, T Danielle. Thank y'all for putting it in the chat as well. But yeah, so I will go ahead and I'll watch that tonight. And maybe I'll come through tomorrow. Maybe I'll come through tomorrow. Diamond, it's supposed to be another spinoff to Power. I don't know what the new name of the show is going to be, though. But for some reason, I think Ghost is coming back. Now, I could be reaching out on a limb, but I swear, I think Ghost is going to come back. I was hoping he would come back, even though his because I don't think Ghost did enough in his character. I just don't. Like, so I wish he would come back, but I know how it is with these shows. We can wish and wish and wish all we want to. But if they take a character out, especially if they kill them off, it is what it is, child. We wish Tupac was still here, and some people think Biggie was still here. Some people wish Whitney was here, and some people wish Elvis was still here. But anyway, they all somewhere on a little island far, far away where Diddy wishes he could be, right? But anyway, what's up? It's still me, Kenya. How you doing, boo? I'm about to wrap this up if don't nobody want to jump up here on the link. So if you want to jump up here on the link and discuss the show or point out some things that we probably didn't discuss or your thoughts on some things, let me know and I'll drop the link for you. Yes, please, 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 please let me know if y'all want to hit the link. You said they didn't drop. Hold up, what you mean they didn't? Oh, don't be giving no spoilers in the chat, child. Oh God, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see that. Diamonds are forever. I'm gonna pretend I did not see that. I'm, girl, y'all should see me over here. Got my eyes closed, looking away from the computer. I literally got my eyes closed and looking away from the computer, like, no, say it ain't so. Diamond, you wrong for that shit. I'm up here like my eyes all tightly shut and shit. Like, oh, Diamond. Oh God, I don't even know if I want to watch it now. But yeah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Oh God, no, they didn't. No, not Mary. Okay, Diamond. Okay. Oh, Diamond. Oh, my heart can't take it. You know what? As soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna pour me a drink or something dark, and then I'm gonna make me a big old bowl of popcorn. And I'm gonna jump right into it, Diamond. So if you can join me, I'll probably be back tomorrow around the same time if I don't have to work late. I don't get my. I know people be that probably confuses people, but I don't get my schedule like normal people. I don't get my schedule like normal people. Like normal people, they know when they're going to work. They know when they get off ahead of time. I can, like I said, some days I work late, some days I work early, some days I got to work long hours, some days I don't. So today was one of those days where I worked a regular 8-hour shift. Y'all, can you believe it? But anyway, yes. You said I'll be back. But no, for real, I'm going to go ahead and watch that. You got me really intrigued now. I'm so glad that y'all mentioned it in the chat because, oh my gosh, I got to prepare myself for this though, y'all. I got to prepare myself. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and watch Power. That was episode 8, I believe. No, episode 9, Married to the Game. So yes, will be watching that. And it just came on the 27th. So if anybody is a little behind, it came on 3 days ago. So y'all check that out. If y'all want to join me tomorrow evening for a Power review, go ahead and check that out, okay? But other than that, y'all, he said, I really enjoyed this no screaming cussing. Hell yeah. You know how we do. I started on TV show reviews, okay? So that's always a passion of mine to discuss one of my favorite shows or some of my favorite shows with my supporters. I love discussing TV shows. So yes, I thank you and appreciate each and every one of y'all that joined me today. And for those who come back for the replay, please make sure you like and share the video when you hit the replay. And if you didn't like and share the video on the way in, please make sure you do it on your way out. And thank you so much, Dana. Yes, this was fun. This is one of my favorite shows, y'all. But yeah, we're going to get into that Power tonight, y'all. And we're going to have to come back tomorrow. All right. That's for sure. That's for real. We're going to have to come back tomorrow and speak about Power. They said Mary gone, y'all. They said Mary gone. We might have to have a funeral tomorrow. Oh, whew, child. I might be in black. I might be in black all day tomorrow. But anyway, let me get out of here, you guys. Like, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table if you're new here, please, and thank you very much. Feel free to hit the join button if you like as well. And also, if you want to donate to the commentary or just donate to the channel, it's $ the Hood Table 402. That is our Cash App, please, and thank you very much. And on that note, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Deuces up, Diamond. Love you guys. Be blessed.